ladies and gentlemen. This is Lumen Sessions Podcast. As you know it, we are all about having real conversations meant to inspire you on that dream, that vision, that idea you have. I mean, we bring people who have been immense contributors to various aspects of society, talk about music, talk about tech, business, faith, and every other area you can think about, to share their stories on how they started, how far they've come, and how it is possible for you to also start your journey to success and make it, and also be an inspiration to others. In this episode, our guest is none other but a gentleman who has charted a path not many people would dare chart, because music is diverse. There are several genres many can consider. He decided to do the one that really tests your musicianship. He's an R&B singer, one of the finest arguably in the country. I mean, he does it all for me, and it's way before we had a personal relationship. I mean, I would sometimes post him on Twitter and all of that, because I saw great talent, and he's been on it from day one. His background also tells a bit about how he came this far. I mean, they say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, and that's who he is. And today we have with us on Lumen Sessions, Kyei Mensah. Kyei, Charlie, welcome to Lumen Sessions.
Thank you. That was a nice intro. And they feel very, very special.
You are special.
Thank you, man.
You are special.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we want to know more about you. Who is Kyei Mensah? How did it start?
So my full name is Nana Osei Kyei Mensah. I don't get any
No English name.
according to my dad. I think he just wants us to be proud of where we come from and everything. I grew up in a very, very musical home. My dad, as everybody will know eventually, but he's Kyei Mensah Fredima. So I grew up with, I was telling someone I literally used to live with Kofi B, KK Fosu,
these are legends in Ghana's music space. Obviously,
and even
internationally, especially in Europe, they are big there.
Grew up seeing people like Celestine Donko at that time, Celestine Do. Daughters of Glorious Jesus, Tego Sisters, all of these people coming around, and so that's how I grew up. In a very, very musical home.
Enviable childhood,
Yeah. And I remember,
I mean, you have all the stars coming through. I can imagine what you say in school when, you get to school.
Listening to a funny story. One time, I think my dad told me that he won't be able to come and pick me up from school. So he will get his friend to come and pick me up. And I would know the friend. So I was in class, I think I was in class 5 or so. And I heard, hey, Florian Ponsa is in the school. Florian Ponsa, so he came to pick us up.
And those times were
it was around it was around the Otolege.
2005, 6, 4.
So he was hot. So it was a very, very nice thing. I mean, growing up, I used to tell my friends I go to events for free.
Yeah.
I don't pay to go for events. I've been to, I think I'd been to Ghana Music Awards almost every single year. I was going with my dad. Also growing up in a very musical family was really, really good. But it was a very, very principled family too. Well. Very principled home. Yeah. I remember when I was 5 or 6, my dad said, "Okay, it's time for you to learn the keyboard." So for a long time, I used to read and play the keyboard. But as one day, I was like, I didn't. No, growing up, I didn't want to do music.
The keyboard, or you didn't want to do music at all?
At all.
Oh.
I detested it.
Why?
I felt like, so growing up, I used to do jingles with my dad.
Okay.
So if, for example, if the female vocalist is not there, he'll call me my baby or her. So because I was young and I had a very, very feminine voice.
He'll do the rest on post.
So do the rest on post. But I felt like it was eating into my playing time, or I want to go and watch TV, and all these things. And they were like, okay, I should start learning the keyboard. I didn't want to play keyboard. I wanted to go and play football or something like that, But so growing up, I really, really hated it. But I think when I went to John Tay, that's where everything changed.
Okay.
Yeah, but growing up was really good. Yeah, I think the funny story I was going to say was when the day when my dad always says the story that the day I was born was the day he was working on Odom Refi with that Lumba and
okay,
yeah, and on that day he had a friend called Pacheco, who was like a radio host, something. So he dedicated his whole show to me. So he was just playing music back to back. So I guess I came in the world with music.
That's it. I mean, yeah. Oh, wonderful story.
Yeah.
I mean, yours is, I was talking to one of our guests the other time who says that for 8 months out of 9 of his mom's pregnancy, she was carrying him singing, I mean, on stage and all of that. So I was going to really ask if yours is also that much embedded in music, but your story tells it all. That, I mean, right from the onset. But at what point did you, of course, you said at John Tay, everything changed. Can you tell us a bit more about John Tay?
Yeah, so I didn't want to go to John Tay.
Okay.
The school that I wanted to go to, I didn't get it. And my dad was like, oh, I mean, what is a school we were of Uncle and it's a music school. So as soon as he heard music school, he was like, okay,
carried away.
My son is going to go to a music school. And I was like, I didn't want to do music, you understand? So I went to John Tay, Form 1, I was there, I was just sad, bro. I was like, for form call fancy pain, I made or John Tay.
Threw you to a music school.
And I remember my mom came and she was like, okay, she has gotten some link be to fancy pain, so let me be in John Tay for just maybe 2 weeks, be not me if we John Tay. I was like, okay, sure. So the 2 weeks had gotten up.
This story, we know it. We know it for
the 2 weeks had was up, and me, I was packing my things, thinking actually
you were going to move,
and I was singing some song. I didn't know any gospel songs at that time.
Okay,
so I was singing some song, and then the student chaplain came to me and was like, God said I'm going to be in this school and I'm going to eventually do music and I'll be heard all over the world.
Hey.
Say, guy.
Which God?
Which God are you talking about? Guy, because I didn't believe in Christ, anything. I was just
yeah.
So massa. Yeah, but family says, I will say, that comes to pick me up right now.
You're going to your dream school.
I'm going to my dream school. And then I went to see my mom at the visiting side. Sorry. And then she said, oh, I didn't have foul. So I think you have to stay for maybe just like a term or a school year till I was broken. But it was through staying there for the 1 year, and I realized that I like the school. Let me just stay. And do my thing. But yeah, so that's how it started. And then I joined the school choir in I think Form 2 or so. And I think the proprietor of the school heard me sing. It was like, you're a really good singer, all of that. And he wanted me to join the school band. So if anybody knows about John Tay, the school band is
echelon.
Top. And at that time, so I think it was going through like a reform. Where they hadn't had a band for like 2 or 3 years. So now that we came in, so it was me, Nayao Apari, Timmy Tenty's music director. There was this lady that sang the Shabby Davida video. It was the Shambidi Bidi in their Timmy Tenty medley. So that lady, we're all in John Tay at that time, in the school band at that time. And through that, I came to a realization that, okay, like I'm really good at this music thing. I believe I'm very, very good at not in a prideful way, but I think I'm very, very good at I'm very, very good at the singing, because all the times I was singing in the studio with my dad and everything, it was just because I had to. Papa said the tune, so you have to just go and sing, you understand? But from that point, I was like, okay, now I think I can do the music. But when I went to Central University, that's when I had the opportunity to become like a music director and like, do all these things. And that's where I realized that this is my calling. I can't do anything else apart from the music.
So for being on the job, most of it would have begun at Central University.
Yes. Okay. Most of it. Where
directing
I went there,
music.
and you see, university is more free than
it's true.
SHS. So
move around.
I could move around. I could do gigs. I remember the first BV gig I ever did was for, I would say first official BV. I Palm uniforms. Did you never about me? Also Pastor Jifa.
Okay.
in 2014.
2014.
Yeah,
Okay.
2014.
Yeah.
First recorded at Royal House. So then when I was moving from Central to Royal House
Oh,
for
quite a
rehearsals
distance.
and everything,
Yeah.
even while I was in school. But
Yeah.
so that's when I realized actually this thing I really like
You can take it
doing it. Then
seriously.
eventually I ended up doing BVs for Eric Jason for about 5-6 years.
August worship.
Yeah, August worship. Yeah. I was in August worship. I think
Wow.
for like 4 or 5 editions, and yeah, so that's where we are right now.
Wow.
We've saved. We've saved.
If you just joined in, this is Lumen Sessions podcast. We are enjoying a conversation with Kyei Mensah.
Yeah.
I mean, telling us about how music started for him, and I mean how he's been able to come this far. We are grateful for all the likes and the shares. We want to encourage you to also subscribe to the channel by just hitting the bell button right down there on your screen, so that every time we bring great stories like this, you can have an update and then get to watch and be inspired and also inspire other people. Che, we want to know about your songs. Can you? I mean, I know quite a number of them. I love them. I know of Nyame Betre.
Yeah, that's
And
the first single.
that was your first,
Single.
very first single. Okay,
That's why
tell us about it.
So, Yambetre is a very, very interesting story. So that song was written by my dad and Kofi B.
Okay.
So the two of them wrote it, and they wrote it for a specific artist in mind. But I'm not going to mention the artist's name. And I think the artist eventually didn't really want to record the song or something like that. So when
it happens sometimes,
it
just
happens.
don't feel it. Yeah,
I think it was a blessing in disguise for myself. So when I decided to do music like full time, I had a conversation with my parents. I mean, generally, if your parents have taken you to all the best schools and you've graduated and are now like, I want to go and do music full time, it's some way. But my dad told me something very, very profound. Okay. And he was like, the money that he used to pay school fees, buy clothes and everything, he got it from music. Okay. So if I have also decided his first son to also do music, then he's very, very sure that I'll be very, very good at it. Wow. So he gave me his blessing, even though
that's great support. I mean, it's more than writing you a check. Exactly. Because this would carry you on throughout. Exactly. Many years after, you still remember.
Yeah. So with that joy of like my dad telling me that, okay, you can go ahead and do everything, I decided to record that song because that song had already been ringing in my mind. And I think that's how the Holy Spirit works. Yes. You know, because everything aligned properly. So I was like, okay, I have a song called. So at that time, I had a manager, and I told him that, oh, this is a song I want to record. He listened to it, he loved it, and we went to Oshobo. Okay. Oshobo studio. Yes. So he recorded Nyambetre. Wow. And so that was the first single, and it was very, very nice knowing that I'll be sitting in church and I'll be hearing my song on radio because Nyambetre blew up. Wow. It was everywhere. I would wake up, I'll be scrolling through TV and I'll be seeing my videos.
You have the ass now. I mean, the support system.
Yeah. So I think but to be very honest, I give my dad serious props because at that time he didn't even have a car, but he would leave early in the morning, go to his friends who were radio presenters, TV presenters, said like, we're releasing you.
And he's a big fan to date.
Yes.
I mean, he's
very, 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 very supportive. Yeah. And I think people were excited that, people didn't even know that, Freddie Manebano Tunyum. Yeah. They didn't know. And I think, so that's what other musicians too need to learn, that the support will be there, but the product has to be good.
Yes.
Because we spent a lot of money. As at 2018, we're spending around 6,000, 7,000 cedis on one song.
Record one song.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And you had Dominic Kwache. Yeah. On guitars, Gadiel, bass, Bludo, drums. Like these are heavyweights.
Creme de la creme.
Yeah, creme de la creme
industry.
So to have them on your first single, it was very, very beautiful. So that song, I think that song is what propelled my career and let people see that, okay, there's this guy that is this, but that wasn't what I really wanted to do. Okay. Because now there's a thing in Ghana, and I'm not trying to bash it, but there's a thing where when you do one thing, you are known for that thing.
So you have to stay on that track.
Yeah, it's like, that, okay, this spoon, I used to eat rice and stew, but it's a spoon. Yeah. So you're like, okay, let me just use it to eat like maybe ice cream or something. People are like, no, that's the spoon you used to eat it. But then my whole like I can use it. So people were just used to the fact that okay, anywhere I was going, I was doing Yambetre. And they were like, okay, now we have like a
that was high life.
But I'm not a person that will stick to like one type of. I'm very curious when it comes to music. You understand? So when I decided to put my second song out, which was Take It All, that was a pure R&B song from top to bottom.
Something not many Ghanaians are used to. That's
so,
very...
So see, let me tell you something. I played just Take It All, to a few friends and some people in the industry, and they were like, bro, a combat duo. A combat duo. Like,
there's nothing for you in the industry.
Charlie, you started with Yambetre. I remember we took it to a certain radio station, and they were like, say, wait, they're gospel. This is not gospel. Because the whole song, I'm not mentioning God's name, but then I'm talking about how I feel about the love that, I get from him. And people are like, this is not a gospel song. Like, it's not a gospel, like unim gospel. Like, they have a certain...
Boys to men.
That's exactly what sounds. And I'll be boys to men. But the truth is that God works in very, very mysterious ways. Because it was through that song that I got my first TGMA nomination. I got my first placement on Trace TV.
Yeah, Trace TV.
I was on Trace TV. I got other nominations, like other categories outside the country, like other awards. So now people are like, okay, this guy, Yambetre, a fire. Yambetre, literally, we didn't get not even one nomination, one award anywhere. You understand? No, I'm lying. We got best music video at a certain award. So praise something awards there. And then now people are saying that, okay, this guy is versatile. The conversation of versatility comes in. So he can do
one genre
high life, and now he can do R&B. So now it was like, okay, that created a little problem, because it's like, okay, where do we place you? Because people don't know, like in 2018, a lot of artists that like we know now, like some of my colleagues, where like, they also released their debut singles that year.
That year was big. 2018 was big, especially for the Afrobeats, Afropop guys, most of the young guys.
2018, it was Luigi McLean. Kofi Usu-Pepa releases debut single in 2018. Ife Grace released a debut single in 2018. And then I released my debut single in 2018. So
that's in the gospel circles.
Speaking mainly for the gospel circles. So these 4 artists have come out with their debut singles. 2 of them are doing songs from their parents. So that was Ife
Grace and Kofi.
And then me, actually.
You.
Kofi Usu's own... No, it was, he actually released Matrain. His dad's version, something like that. So now they and Luigi, so everybody had placed them in like the contemporary gospel scene. And now Mensah has put out, so we're all grouped in that contemporary gospel. These are the new school, all of that. But then as time went on, they kept on in the contemporary gospel scene. Because like Ghanaian contemporary gospel, it has a sound. You understand? And I decided to go left and do the R&B. So now everybody's like,
what's wrong with this guy?
Everybody's going this way. And I'm not but I feel like the August is kind of controversial, right? But the contemporary scene is easy.
Yeah, it is.
It's easy, bro. You can book events every weekend. Every weekend. And
it's also saturated. Quite a number.
You could say so. But it's just a few that stand out.
It's true.
Every Sunday there's an event. Every single Sunday. And it wasn't like that before. But now every single Sunday you are seeing a flyer for either an event or a live recording. And most of them, you would see that it toes a certain line. But with me, let's use an example. It's like everybody has decided that Omoko Pokwase, right? They're going to Pokwase from let's see, new plan. Right? Let me use circle. Everybody knows that from circle it's straight. But maybe I would decide that when I get to Old Station. I'm going to branch. I'm going to pass through La Paz, then I'll get out of let's say Build-Off around that side. Then I'll go through Mount 7. Then I'll come out of Tantra. Then I'll just go. You understand? That's where I decided to pass, because I felt like what you guys are doing is great. I'm very, very sure that God has called you to do what you're doing. But God has called me to also do something different.
There are other aspects of you you need to review.
And that's what people were not understanding. That Chalichi, you are good. Your father is like the toppest couple when it comes to music. But why have you decided to go this route?
I think the other thing is maybe they were looking at it from the brand business point of view, whereas you are just expressing what you have in you.
That's very true. Yeah. So that's when I was like, so I'm journeying you through the songs that I put out. So that's when, after I put out Take It All, I was like, okay, a lot of people are saying things like, Chalichi, go back to this song. I was like, okay, sure. So I did another song, Kyei.
Okay.
Right. Kyei is a very beautiful song. But I didn't know that the Take It All song had birthed a new audience. Right. They were like, okay, there's a guy in Ghana.
We're serious about RnB.
That's very, very strange, but we like it. So let's just go along with him. So me taking them along, I went back to, so let me do Kyei. So when I went back, Kyei was a good song.
Okay.
It did pretty well on Spotify and Boomplay. Yeah. But it couldn't reach the audience that I needed. And that's where having a team comes in play. Because I was doing it myself. Okay. I didn't have any manager. I didn't have any publicist. I didn't have anything. What I'll just do is that I'll record the song and I'll tell people I'm coming to put it out to What's up, BC? And put it on a song, just like that. And it didn't work. You understand? Then I did a song with Eduhema, Great God. Yeah. Beautiful song. That was the first song that got me 10,000 views on YouTube. Ooh. And I got about 100,000 streams on Boomplay. But it wasn't me. Just like, you get what I'm saying? It wasn't me. It wasn't supposed to come out at that time. It's a beautiful song.
Beautiful song.
Amazing song. Eduhema did that amazing. It did well. The royalties that come is nice. I'll not lie. Yeah. But it wasn't a true representation of me. Yeah. So then God took me through a journey in 2021. When in 2021, I think 2021, I didn't really put out a lot of music. Okay. I wasn't doing a lot of things. I was just in my secret place. Then I got a song, Nothing's Too Hard. Okay. And Nothing's Too Hard, it came to me as an RnB song. Whoa. So now the thing comes in, I'm like, okay, am I going to do it like RnB? And I mean, CCM. Because CCM 2 was coming out at that time. Yeah. It was post-COVID. And like Maverick City and everybody was doing...
Imagine.
Those things. So I was like, Charlie, make I do them that way. Or I mean, but then after having a conversation with Niela and us agreeing to do the song, we went towards the RnB. Okay. This one. So I sent it to my friend Jonas Ahedo, who produced the song. Okay. And I believe that that's the song. So Jametre made people see who I was. Yeah. But I believe Nothing's Too Hard was a song that birthed the international audience. Because now, with Nothing's Too Hard, people in the UK were listening to it more than people in Ghana. And I think, I don't even think, I know it was because of the Niela feature. Yes. And she did so well for me because she was going from America to the UK. Oh. And she came to Ghana from America for a day to shoot, to record the vocals. And then she just went back to the UK the next day. Because she also really believed in the song. And that was up until we released Sunday School Vibes. That was the most streamed song. Wow. The most streamed song. I think right now, it's collectively, we are almost nearing 1 million.
Several other features. I mean, for me, it's the voice, and we haven't scratched the surface of the guitar. How we came to playing the guitar. You said your dad first put you through piano class. Yeah. You left it because you weren't really thinking about music then. Then some way, somehow, you found the guitar, started playing. Yeah. Very good at it.
Thank you.
It complements the music. I mean, what's RnB without guitar?
True.
True. You know, and all the great features, plot your twists.
Hi, that's a throwback.
That song for me is like very different, and there are some of your songs that you really pushed vocally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know some people appreciate it to that extent.
They do.
Some will just appreciate the lyrical content, but for a musician listening to a musician, you are analyzing the whole thing inside out, and plot your twist was something else.
Thank you. Shout out to Obin King.
Yeah, Obin King, the World Project.
Yeah.
Then JJ.
Inside though. Stop with the inside.
JJ is different.
Yeah.
JJ is different. Guys, just go and look for JJ.
Yeah.
Look for Kyei Mensah.
Just go on Apple Music.
Get all his materials, because for me, I mean, it's something else. If you want, if you know, we have people who sing, we have people who write, we have people who know song,
right,
and we have musicians. Kyei is that person. He's everything in one person. How do you maintain relationships with all these guys? Because I realize it's not just, I mean, the kind of features you find usually around, you know, some people's features are business features.
Yeah.
But in your case, it's relationship.
Yeah.
I think it's really there.
I think for me, I can't just do music with anyone. You know, I can't just do music with anyone. And I feel like someone like Nanaya Oforiata, or Obin King, they understand.
They do.
You know, it's because after JJ, I've not really done any other song with Nanaya.
Okay.
But he knew that this song called for James. And it all goes back to finding my identity as an artist.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because me being able to do that JJ song, he could have chosen any other person. But there's a certain Mensah thing that he needed on the song.
Irreplaceable.
You understand? And with Obin King's own too, I mean, that song pushed me to the limits. I won't lie. Because I was still early in my discovery, like discovering who I am as an artist. Right now, I fully know who I am.
That was still COVID, post-COVID, thereabouts.
You know, and the truth is that song, I went to record it at my one of my best friends, Nicholas, Nick. Okay. And then he plays drums for me, and he sings with Team Eternity. So I went to the studio in Newtown. So imagine from Poker City to Newtown. So Tema Newtown.
Whoa, yeah. Nick is in Tema
Newtown. So I went there, and he is a very, very good singer too. Very, very knowledgeable when it comes to music. So he also guided me through, you know, what I needed to do, how I needed to sing and everything. So when it comes to features, truly is my relationship with the person. Because I don't like, some people have come in and like, oh, Che, can we feature on this? And now listen, so I'm like, I'm not the one you want for this song. I'm not the one you want for this song, but it's down to relationship. Because since I've known Obin King since 2019.
That's long.
Yeah, that's long. I've known him, I've known Jonas, I've known Nick, I've known since 2013.
Whoa.
You know, you understand?
So real relationships,
a lot of relationships. And I think it's really good. But thank you for reminding me of Plot Twist. I think I need to go and listen to it again. It's a really great song. Yeah.
But all in all, apart from Daddy, who else have been your influences? I mean, in this whole music thing?
Oh, I've had the opportunity to be, I would say, mentored, because I believe that even having conversations with people is a mentoring. So definitely Diana Hamilton.
Whoa.
That's my auntie. So anytime I meet Auntie Diana, I'm just asking questions, learning things from her. Joe Metal, Behringer Amo.
Okay, yes,
Behringer Amo. Because Behringer Amo is...
We are looking for Behringer Amo here. So, I mean, when you see this here, of course, I mean...
Because, like, Behringer Amo is an epitome of, like, musicianship.
Yes, there's so much in him.
I went to one of his rehearsals and I was like, no, I'm playing around. I'm joking, because he knows, like, to the point, I think what I learned from Behringer Amo is being intentional with your music. Like, every note is telling a story. Everything you play is telling a story. There's no room for error.
Okay.
And it's not like jazz that you're just playing and you're just like, but there's no room for error. So Behringer, very, very instrumental. Niela.
Okay. Yeah.
Niela too. Because I'm telling you, bro, me at a point I was like, I can't do this R&B thing. I'm going back. And Niela was telling me about how even when she started in this country, I'm going to say, guys, Ghana, let's not undermine artistry. Because what happens is that when we undermine it here, and the people leave and they go and make it big, now we want to claim them.
Yes. Especially in the ministry. In the ministry. It's not spiritual.
The truth is that when Niela was in Ghana, we all heard some of the chatter.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no whole bluffo. And she would not do the local. And then she left Ghana.
God is not in it.
She left Ghana. We're not hearing from her for some time. She was still putting out her music and stuff. When she went to Sunday Best and she was top 10 finalist, the whole of Ghana
blew up. We're all sharing. Yeah, she's one of our own.
One of our own. But when she was in Ghana, so she had to go and now come back again. And it doesn't. It's not good. No, it's not nice. So Niela actually told me about these experiences, and I really, really learned from it. So I'll say these are like the core people that, apart from my father, and that I've had conversations with that have poured in me. You understand? Because as a Jometto side there, you know that his own is like
big brother.
Big brother. Like when he's talking about like the music business, he knows what he's about.
Yes.
He's the biggest gospel artist that we have. Like Jometto goes outside the country to sing in white churches. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like he's not going there just for the Ghanaian community. Yes. NSPPD, when they're doing a conference, they fly him out to like America to go and do, and it is anointing and excellence.
Yes.
You can't take one and leave the other. So these are people that have like really inspired me. Yeah.
On the normal, how do you keep up? Like musically, practice, maintaining the voice.
I play and sing a lot.
Okay.
So it's not like so okay, that's the thing about me. Not for everybody, but for me, I don't sit down and say, okay, I'm practicing this one with like a metronome or something. No. The way I learn is I learn through singing and playing. So let's say I find a song I really like. There's this guitar app that I have. I'll just open, I'll see the tabs or I'll see the chords. Or sometimes I just play by ear. You understand? So I'm just playing and I'm singing. And as I'm playing and I'm singing, I'm figuring out, okay, I can play this way, I can play it that way. So it's very, very difficult when someone says, can you teach me? Because I didn't learn.
The whole thing is flowing.
Yeah. It's just, and I truly, truly believe is the spirit, like the power of the Holy Spirit.
Surely.
Because I picked up the guitar in 2018. Yeah, it's not like I've been playing since I was a kid or something. It was 2018 because I was on campus and I was being called for gigs and everything. But on campus, the guitarists were doing pharmacy and architecture and civil engineering.
Too busy.
They didn't have time for me to come and tell them, can you leave class and come and no. So I told my guy, Nathaniel, God bless him, he plays guitar for Team 10 and myself. I told Charlie, where do you play do? Where do you play fa? Where do you play so? He was like, okay, do this. I was like, okay, show me re, show me la. So when he did that, then now I said that, okay, let me stylize it now.
But it don't sound like you've been playing for 7 years.
It's because the truth is too that I play every single day.
Okay.
So for the past 7 years, I'll say I've missed, let's say, maybe a week of playing guitar.
Wow.
Every single day. If it's even the same thing I'm playing. Mm. But you see, the thing is that before I come and play it, I've played it in my room.
Built muscle memory.
My father will tell you that the Bible who now them, then he's playing. Sometimes I'm playing the same. At a point, I was sharing a room with my brother, and he'll tell you that I'll be playing the same thing over and over and over again. And another thing that helped me too was that I was like, okay, if I need to really learn, let me just record covers and put it on Instagram. So me sometimes I say those Instagram covers are gonna have them start here, but that's for another day.
Diffy.
Diffy. But yeah, Charlie, it was that. So that's how it was.
Amazing.
I can't. So because I was like, oh, Che, can you teach me? I tried, and I failed at it miserably. I can't teach you, like, not because of. I don't know.
Let's just say yours is meant to complement the singing.
Yes,
I mean,
I'm not. So someone was like, Charlie, you should learn soloing. I'm like, I don't need to learn
yeah,
soloing.
yeah.
I
It's
don't need
true.
to, because with the way that I play and the way that I sing,
Actually, how it works with your genre mostly, I don't
it's
see
not
many
R&B.
of your kind
It's not
having time for
flamboyant. It's not
those
really
things.
Like, it's really really laid back, and
Yeah.
everything. Like, example for the different
Yes.
cover like this, it's the same progression throughout. It's like 6 3 4 2,
Yes.
the whole song, but listening to it, there's a different feel to it, because R&B is just feel.
Yeah.
Maybe playing the guitar is feel.
Yes.
Because so if you see theory-based players, you can really tell the difference between people that feel what they are playing. Hakeem feels what he's playing.
Okay.
That's someone, like, when it comes to feel, I learn from him.
Okay.
Because you can see that Obo, but
he's in it.
he's really in it. You understand? So yeah, that's how I'm doing it. But if you DM me now, check, I ain't teach you, I beg you, man. No, there. Emfa.
Do you find many other singers like in your space around, or there are very few and
They are there.
well, they are there?
They are there.
But
I'm
what's
telling
with
you.
and
So
what's happening?
okay, it's a lot of fear.
Okay.
Because the truth is that, bro, it's not everyone now have the confidence that I had to say that I'm not going to go the normal route. I'm going to go this R&B route. Because the truth is, everybody won't play gig.
Yeah, and
everybody wants to gig. Everybody, and you know, I feel like I'm going to be cancelled. But like, you can't be the next Joe Metal.
Truly.
You can't. Okay, don't not say the next. You can't be Joe Metal.
Yeah.
You can't be Nathaniel Bassey. You cannot be.
But it's true. I mean, yeah.
So try and have your own path. But then we
Yes.
have some people that have the R&B elements down to the core, but some of them have decided on their own that, oh, I'll go and do, like, I'll just do, like, you know, the contemporary gospel or high life or something.
Commercial.
Yeah, some people too, it's a divine instruction, but you can still feel it in their music. Okay. Luigi McLean.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Luigi has a song called Most Beautiful. It has R&B elements in it, and Luigi's an R&B guy.
Yeah, he is.
He wanted to do R&B, and
the vocal texture,
the vocal texture and everything. He's an R&B guy. You understand? But his is divine. God has shown that you are going to do this. Me too, God told me that. So the truth is that in 2018, when I was leaving Central University, I had a dream, and in the dream, I met God, like in a very, very grassy area. And he told me that I want you to do my work and you will never go hungry. And as time went on, I realized that God has called us to very, very different things. You know, even twins are different. Yeah. So another analogy that God showed is like, imagine you go to a buffet and it's only rice and stew that's there. Yeah. It's not a buffet. There's no variety.
It's not, yeah.
So that's how that's how I was seeing the gospel industry at a point. Because I would go to programs and I'll know that this person,
it's the same thing.
It's the same songs I'll hear at church service, are the same songs I'm hearing at the program.
In the evening when you go.
Some people enjoy it. Me, not really.
Yeah.
So I would really love to go to a concert like Team Eternity's concert, where sometimes they'll do their own songs. Yeah. I would love to go to Kofi Kakari.
Yeah.
He would do his own songs.
Different.
Dave the Music Box. I think his concert is one of the ones that I've had like the best experience ever when it came to music.
Dave the Music Box.
Yes. Because like I've known him for a long time, since like 2012.
Whoa.
Charlie, different guy.
He's different.
Different guy. Like when you go to his concert, you know that you're not just going to sit down
and
listen. You can predict it. You understand? So that's where like I got the the blueprints from.
Okay.
From him. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you. But
he's hearing it.
But that's where I got the blueprint from Dave the Music Box. And he and I had conversations because Charlie, you go for programs and it's the same songs throughout. And for me, maybe for someone else it'll be cool, but for me, I'm not feeling it. But there are so many other musicians. There's this guy called Manny Michaels.
Okay.
He's a great R&B singer. Wow. Right? Unfortunately, my friend Kofi Noel, but he passed.
Yeah, he passed, yeah.
I think I was telling you that he was the better R&B artist.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Kofi was the better R&B artist. Like if you listen to his EP, Faith Trip, you hear it in there. Because I don't think a lot of people know. Like he even got this artist in America, Hezekiah Walker.
Yeah.
Even hits him up to say like, Charlie, the songs that you're doing are massive songs. You understand? There are lots of people out there. There's Craig Osai. There's the other people that I'm forgetting their names, but like there are other artists out there. But then we need to help them.
So yeah, we have to open up. Really,
to open up.
Embrace.
And I thank God that the Defi cover did what it did.
Yes.
Because the truth is that Ghanaians are like, R&B, they're minty. So for someone to take a song that is known as a hip hop drill song to now turn it into R&B, it doesn't make sense. And that's why I was telling people that gospel is not the genre.
Yeah.
It is the message.
It's the message. It is. Yeah.
Because I can say Paul.
Yeah.
Reggae. Solid. Dave the music, I call him a rock artist. Solid. And people don't know this, but the chance music that we've been doing is soft rock.
Yeah.
It's rock music. Most of the Ghanaian gospel we have from Auntie PSA Esther to Diana Hamilton, it's high life.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
The gospel in Ghana here, it doesn't have a sound. Even the gospel that the Black Americans do, it's mostly blues.
Yes, it's blues.
You understand? Yeah. So if I say I'm doing R&B or the but it is well. So if you're listening to this and you're like, you know that God has called you to do something different. Once you know that God has called you, He's going to equip you.
That's the inspiration.
Yeah, He's going to equip you to do it. So don't be afraid of what people will say, because you will never move on in life.
One way.
Yeah, so that's
talking about concerts and events. How do you do yours? Is there any to expect?
First of all, thank you to Sweet Music for supporting this year.
Shout out to Sweet Music.
Yeah, shout out to Sweet Music. Charlie, concerts, every artist in Ghana will tell you that it is one of the most stressful things ever. Whether the crowd is 100 people or it's 100,000 people, 100 didn't put there, you have stress, man. But 100,000, what would the person see? You understand? Like, I've seen people break down because of concerts. Me, it happened to me last year, where I didn't think I was going to be able to do the concert, but then by God's grace, we were able to do it and everything. It's not an easy thing, but there's some fulfillment when you are done with the concert and people come and say like they've been blessed.
Yes.
That fulfillment alone, the testimonies. Because I remember last year's concert, there was this guy that was always talking about the fact that you're a Christian artist, I said, okay. And then I think someone bought a ticket for him to come for the concert or something. So when we're done, I saw him and I was like, the guy that was bashing me, he's here, And last year's concert took a 10 because I was supposed to play guitar for like 45, but then the Holy Spirit was like, put the guitar down and let's just do something. So it was at the end of the concert that the guy came and was like, I'm so sorry for saying a thing. Like he didn't understand, what he was doing. So these are some of the things that, really makes us do some, but it's not easy. Let me just put it that way. I'm having mine. I can plug it right now, right?
Yeah,
I'm having the Sound and Faith concerts on the 13th of September.
13th of September, 2025.
Yeah, at Tank Palace Hotel.
Okay.
Those people have been amazing to me. Tank Palace has been very, very supportive.
Thank you, Tank Palace.
Yeah, we are going to be working with them for a very, very, very long time. And the thing about this year's events is there's no guest artists.
Okay.
It's just me. So for about 3.5 hours, it's just me throughout. I'll be doing a lot of R&B. I'll be recording a few new songs.
It's possible to worship God in R&B.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And new songs are coming.
New songs are coming. Wow. New recordings are coming. We are going to be running back a few of the other, covers. Okay. I like the Diffie cover. I don't know if we'll do Obijanimi again. I've done this. I've finished that one. But yeah, a lot of new stuff with Obin Jonas, Nick, Nats,
The guys.
Serious guys. I've known these guys for years and I'm grateful that they're still playing with me and, and everything. So yeah, Tank Palace, we start at 5 p.m. Everybody knows that my concert, I don't start late.
Time
And
is
I'm
time.
always the first person on stage. And at this year now, I be in
You are, you are the only one. So.
I'm the only one. So, so yeah, that's happening.
Wow.
That's happening.
So we are there on 13th September
Yep.
2025.
Yep.
Everybody, it's the Sound and Faith concert with Kyei Mensah.
Yep.
And you shouldn't miss this event at all for anything. Mark your calendars. Make it a point to be there. Once we come back, we have the quick fire section with Kyei. It's going to be question after question after question after question on what he prefers to any other option. So, Kyei,
all right, let's go.
On performance, if we were going to hand you a guitar, would you prefer the electric or acoustic? Acoustic
or
guitar.
The chord one that sweet music has that
the hollow body.
Yeah.
So acoustic for that matter. All right. So granted, you were going into a session where it's just you and an instrument. Would you select a guitar or piano?
If I'm playing and singing, and I can add another instrument.
No, just one.
Just one. Oh, the guitar.
The guitar.
The guitar, yeah. I'll flow better.
Yeah. Exercise. Would you walk or run?
I'll walk.
You walk. You can't run.
I'll walk. Man, auntie.
On inspiration, dreams or visions, where would you prefer it comes from?
Dreams.
Yeah. You want it asleep?
Yeah. I think most of the songs I've had have come from dreams. So yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Dreams. Recording, live or studio?
You know something? I'll actually choose studio.
Studio?
Yeah. I was thinking live, but I'll choose studio.
Okay. Well, studio is
I feel always, like the studio
RnB.
The truth is that, you know the funny thing? Before the Sound and Faith concert, every single song that I recorded was studio. Yeah. We're never in the same place at the same time. Everybody could record at their side and then they just send it. But yeah, I think I prefer studio.
Okay. Yeah. If you have to write another song and you need an ambience to support, would you prefer a quiet place or a noisy place? Loud?
If I'm like sitting down to write,
where do you find your best quiet?
I'll say my room. There are two places.
Okay.
Most of the songs I write in my room.
Okay.
But like quiet. When I have like maybe like a very, very green like area, like maybe like some flowers and everything else in that. Oh, Metros is here. Metros is here.
Some people use that to sleep.
Not me. Not me.
On driving. Speed.
Guys. Pastor will say that it's fast, but I prefer driving. Anyway, I prefer driving slow.
Let's take slow. But one day, the next time we'll capture him on the camera and you see how fast he drives. If you ever had to switch genre, high life or rap?
I rapped on a different cover, but I love high life. Okay. Yeah, there's high life.
So you owe high life some dues.
I do. Yes. You know something? I think I should actually
maybe a high life album.
Like
something that would really define your roots too.
My dad has some high life songs. I think I'll just
probably after so many years of doing RnB, one day you just pull the surprise.
You've actually said something. I think because my dad has like a few songs that he's been playing. I think I'll just take them and I'll just
highlight a shocker and everyone will be like, wow, they didn't know you could go this local. Wow. Okay. Let's do a few favorites as well. Favorite song?
Ooh. I'll say Oja, my song Oja. Yeah. I like that song a lot.
Favorite guitarist?
Ahoma. Yeah, Emmanuel
Tete. Shout out to Ahoma, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Emmanuel
Tete. Right?
Emmanuel Tete. Ahoma. Favorite Bible verse?
Psalm 33 verse 3.
Psalm 33 verse 3.
Lord, play skillfully. That's my mantra.
He's always singing a new song.
Yeah, and always playing skillfully.
Thanks so much, Kyei, for coming through. This has been Lumen Sessions once again. Thank you so much for staying. I mean, I believe Kyei's story has been greatly inspiring to you. He left nothing hidden at all. All of it has been real talk. Just telling us about growth, struggles through the ministry and of course the industry and all of that. And there are so many lessons to pick from this. I encourage you to share this with your friends and everybody. Let them get to hear the real stories we bring through on every episode of the Lumen Sessions podcast. Until we meet again, this has been Lumen Sessions podcast, Unfiltered to Inspire. See you.